It's crafty time with Mary today. Okay, y'all. Nope, I told y'all that I was gonna do some rhinestones on my artwork and said that I was practice on this is my practice page. Okay, so I'm just getting set up again. You know we gotta get set up because you know how it is. All right, let me set that up and also my TV. Okay, so let me see if I can find it because normally it would be there. Okay, nope, not yet. Okay, so it didn't show up. There it is. I think this is it. Yep, there you go. Okay, it's getting better. You know, it's getting better. Okay. All right, so now I got both things up. Okay, it's getting better. Oh, hey, Bubbles. What's up, girl? I was just going live just to glue the rhinestones on my art. Oh, you live? I didn't know you was live. That is crazy how we both is live right now. You just went live? I ain't see it. Oh my God. That's crazy how we was thinking of like to do it at the same time. All right, thank you for coming by. And let me see. I think I could go from my TV and look at what you doing too. Let me see. Let me see. Home. Okay, I see that she is doing a little live too. Okay, so oops, I didn't mean to make it go off. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna glue the rhinestones on her hat and her jewelry right here. But I'm gonna go to Bubbles Live too and give her a little like too. Yeah, because both of us went live at the same time. There you go, there you go. Okay, okay, I'm typing something in. All right, you guys. Yeah, because uh I was getting set up and everything, and I did look, and let me give her a all right. All right, so I don't know what she's saying, but let me get my TV off mute. Oops. Kind of the I'm just gonna that's roughly I think where I want it. Okay. You guys probably can't even really see because I know this light is blinding me, so I'm sure it's blinding some of you. Okay. All right. So she know that I stopped by too. So let me go back to mine. Um, all right, I'm back to mine. Okay. All right. So both of us are gonna have to watch each other's replay now because that's the only way that I could do it. Both of us can do it, because both of us went live at the same time. But however, Crafty Day with me is I wanted to glue some rhinestones on her earrings on here and her glasses. So I did test out two glues. I tested out the tacky glue for this right here. And this is another glue, but I forgot the name of it. And the bottle got clogged up and I poured it in this bottle. So I tried this one out too. And it's right here. So this one doesn't move either. So both of them, I can use both glues to do it. Now, I want to talk about this drawing I did right here. Since it turned out pretty good, what I'm going to do is cut this out so it can become part of an art project that I can do in the future or whatever. So I can just glue her onto another page and make a art project out of this too. So I'm not going to glue nothing on top of her. So I got some rhinestones out already, and I'm trying to see if I should take a little paintbrush that I'm not using and put the paint on there. That would be better if I put paint on there. I think I will. I mean, not paint, use a paintbrush. Oh, I'm all off track. Okay, so I'm gonna use a paintbrush to wipe the glue around a little bit. So let me get something that I don't use all the time, and I can use that for the paint. So let's see this brush right here. All right, I don't use this that often at all. So let's get some glue on here. So I have my nail. Oh girl, I'm good. I just want to glue the stuff on here and get everything cracking because I want to bling out her earrings. And both of us can watch each other replay. You know what I'm saying? Um, So I'm right. Which glue? Which glue? So I used the tacky glue already, and I like how the tacky glue. It was like real like chunky. But it dried down clear, and the other one dried down clear too. Because if the rhinestones is on top of it, it's not even gonna matter. So what do I want to do? I think maybe I want to put the glue on this paper. I was going to put the glue on this dish, but I said, why do that when I'm not even going to have to, like clean that tray off. Oh, you didn't? You really didn't feel like doing it? Well, you do like, sketching out your artwork all the time. So, I like doing that too in my spare time. Um, but this was a project that I really wanted to get going. So, are you still live? Just wondering for reference. Oh, that stuck down really good. Okay, so the glue and the putting a little lightweight glue on. Let me put this right here. Is gonna be cool for me. Okay, and the picker. This is a nail art picker to just pick up the rhinestones. And I think I better go fast. Oh, okay. Because this glue is gonna dry fast. I just want to make sure. I'm not trying to put a gang of rhinestones on here, like really fill it up anyway. I think I just want to go around because I wanted to bling her out. But how long were you live? Um, because I didn't know. You just went on and got back off, or did it cut off? I know that be happening to you over there. This is turning out pretty good, tell ya. I just had this idea in my mind to do this, and I'm glad that it's doing what it's doing, right? About 3 minutes, and that was it. Oh, okay. Did anybody else come by? What's wrong with our friends? What about our friends? Yeah, I saw that you said that you was gonna post on your art channel more than over here, but I was like, the word art is on your name. Um, isn't art on your name on your channel? I thought I saw the word art on there. Whoa. Okay. Might have to put some more glue. Okay, this glue is drying kind of fast, which is good. You don't want your glue to be like, um, and I ain't want to put the glue right on there because I might put too much on the glasses and then I'll be like really not, oops, not feeling like uh trying to make sure I go fast. Have you ever thought about embellishing your artwork too? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a gang of nail art supplies that I'm not using, so I was like, I'm gonna use this for some of my artwork because I barely sit down and put um, nail decorations like rhinestones. That is, I barely put these on my nails, and I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them. Oh, I think the glue is drying up again on me. Well, I don't have the word color or nothing on on my title for my video for my channel name right now either. But I'm just gonna do both on here. When I had two channels, it seemed like I was stretching my thinning myself out to do all the things that I wanted to do. Oh, it did? Good. I still didn't order nothing from there. I'm supposed to go outside this weekend. Hopefully I can find something. Maybe. I don't know. I really still don't want to go. Okay. I wish it stayed warm here. It's not warm enough to put on summer clothes yet. Rather, like today, yesterday it was really warm outside. It was like 80 something degrees, and then today it's windy outside. I took out the trash, and then I was like, "Oh, it's windy." I was going out the door without a coat on to take the trash out, and then I was like, "Oops, I need a jacket because this right here ain't gonna work." But it's not. It has. We haven't had like a whole week of warm weather. It'll be like a day or two here, then it's back cool, or it'll be a day and then it's back cool. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if y'all can see on the YouTube how blingy her glasses is looking on one side already. Cause I envisioned this in my mind that I wanted to do this, and it is fabulous. I need some glue. Yeah, your outfit gonna be really pretty on you, cause you gonna have that outfit with those brown sandals too. All right. I got one circle done on her glasses. I'm so happy. Okay. Uh, yeah, I was like, this is gonna be crafty day. I'll probably do something else other than this crafty like thing today too, with another drawing that I'm doing. Um, it's partially drawn out. Where the glue started? I don't know. Nope, nope, right here. This glue, this glue dries fast and it is sticky. It's sticking this down. So I'm gonna put this down in the sleeve to put inside my binder. Anyway, so it's not gonna be rubbing up against other stuff. I'm not gonna leave it loose somewhere, and I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about that. Okay. So did you make it? Are you taking your art um what am I trying to say? Are you gonna do art at work or are you gonna play the game at work? That's what I want to ask you. You have a Nintendo Switch? I was thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch for myself this year so that I won't have to be oh you taking both, okay. I know that's right. So you could just be switching up. Oh, I saw somebody playing the game that you play too on YouTube. I was just like, let me watch and see how people playing these games because I wanted you to play yours on there. But can you play yours on there? Won't you play it on? Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole watching cozy games on YouTube, and some of them was real kitty-fied. I was like, oh, I don't like that. It's like too kitty-ish. And then I was like, so even though grown people was playing it, I was like, I don't want to play that one. I don't want to play that one. I don't want to play that one. Cause free games ain't always good. I know I'm gonna have to pay for me another game to get me a quality game. You had to switch too. Okay. Yeah, cause I know I'm gonna have to get me some type of gaming console so I can play some games that I want to play away from the gaming computer. 'Cause sometimes I want to chill in my bed and play a game that I want to play, not no game that you play that you uh, get from the app store on your phone or your iPad or whatever. I was like, I need something that I want to play because free is not always good. It's not always good. The little glue got on the eyeball part. I don't know how these earrings about to be. How these earrings about to be. I don't think I'm gonna put it across her nose part. I'm not gonna put it right there. So I do want to do her head. I'm trying to see how should I do her head. I'm trying to see if I should go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I think I will do it like that. Instead of trying to fill the whole thing up. All right, let me do oops, her bracelet maybe. I'll be trying to get this stuff cracking. Stop rolling, brush. I did do some coloring today. I was like, I'm gonna do a little coloring, but off camera I did. Because I need to have more pages colored in my coloring books because I bought them and didn't color 'em really. I ain't even put a dent in one book. It's like a bunch of books are empty. And I ain't like that. I was like, I do not like that my stuff is empty looking. Like, no pages colored. I can't even make a video and say pages colored, like everybody else do. Got these pages colored. Nope, Mary ain't got no bunch of pages in one book colored. I got pages colored, but I don't have a lot of pages in one book colored. And Kirby beginning books before he started making them wild and crazy books, with all the other stuff up in it. I can color in those two books with no problem without me like going, oh, it's too much line work. I think I can color in both of those. And I shall see. And of course, I got the gang of mythographic books that I haven't colored in. But I'm trying my best to get more pages done. I'm just putting these close together because I want to put one in between there. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can put one in between there, but we gonna see. Yeah, I could put one in there and one in there. All right. Oh, she is really looking blinged out now. She is doing the most. Uh, all right, tried to get all of that on there. Okay, bracelets done. All right. So I'm trying to tackle these earrings. Let me see. I'm just gonna put this glue around like this and see how much I can get on here before it dry up on me. Okay. I've got a text message from my daughter. You gotta hurry up before the glue dry. Oh. But also your rhinestones got to be turned over the right way. I think this is it. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. All right. I'm doing it. Now the blue part of the paper, I am gonna decorate. I'm gonna put some decorations on there, but this the main thing that I wanted to do first was do the rhinestones for her jewelry could look blinged out. I was like, said I was gonna do this, and I need to do this. because I didn't want it to be a disaster. That's why I practice first. I practice on my practice page over here. I glued a couple on there and tried two different glues out. And I was like, okay, that'll work. Yeah, and I don't want to make her background too crazy, looking like crowded, because I don't want to take away from the jewelry stuff that I just did. It just probably be some white marker dots and stuff or something like that, and a couple of stars. You know, I like making my dots and my stars, okay? So I do that. And who she might just have dots instead of the other thing. This is so pretty in person. It was like, oh, if y'all was a fly on the wall and see this in person, how she blinging. Let me see if I just put that down. Okay, that's better. I was so busy this morning. I That's why I didn't go live earlier. And plus, I was tired from last night. I was like, I had a doozy of a day yesterday. It was so much going on. My life. I was like, all right, let me see if I'm still gonna make a video. First, I wasn't, because like I said, I sat here and watched listened to my Bible verses on my Bible app on my phone and colored while that was playing. I let that play and then colored. Let me move this out the way because that was like, this is cool. Oh, I was watching this lady video today, and she was talking about people talking about that she always drawing AI stuff, uh and that's not her artwork. And I'm like, well, the AI stuff is computer generated stuff, so it's not a person that's doing it or whatever. Yeah, I was just like, what is these people talking about? Would they leave her alone? Her stuff is not looking exactly like the wherever she get her stuff from. And long as she not tracing it, it's all good, because if you hand draw something from looking at something, it's not going to be exactly the same unless you that good of a pro, okay, that you can do exact lookalikes. But if you can't, then whatever's. They need to leave people alone out here in the world. So this lady sell t-shirt, make coffee mugs. She do a lot with her stuff. And she said when she made the video, she said, I'm not even gonna read the comments because people are already leaving me nasty comments. And I was like, oops. She's like, I am not even gonna read these comments because people are already leaving me nasty comments. I said, oh my God. Why is people messing with people out here? She said, I just need to say my piece. I was like, oh, okay. I understand. Trust and believe. I understand. Uh-oh. Hey, hey, hey. You don't want to stay on? Okay, so gotta hurry up. Don't want this glue to dry up. Like bling, bling, bling. Ah, yes. Because I put that glue all around that part right there, and I was like, I cannot let that dry up. Let me put the TV, YouTube back up, and I got to text my daughter back on my iPad, and then I'll come back to my iPad. Uh, okay. Then oh my, the YouTube didn't go all the way away on my iPad anyway. I hope I spelled that wrong. Uh, she don't know what I'm talking about. um, all right, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. I did it. I was like, oh God. Okay, all right, back to gluing on some rhinestones. Oh, I'm so hot. First, it was my room wasn't hot. Oh, let me see what I can get cranky here. Oh, that feels so much better. I turned my little floor uh, fan on. Now I got it on the swivel. So, but I don't know about it blowing my little paper with my glue on it around. So I got to put it probably right here in front of me. Okay, the brush will hold it down. Whoa! The fan just blew my little glue paper on the floor. Oh my God. Okay, I got it back. But I needed some air. I needed some air. Okay, I turned the ceiling fan on that's in this room now. Hopefully that's better. I'm like, what the heck? My glue probably dried up. Because I had to get up and fix get the glue paper that flew off the desk. So let me put a little more back on there. I did not know that was about to happen. I have rhinestones that's way smaller than these, but I'm glad I picked this size because if I would have picked the really, really small size, what would have happened was it was going to be way more rhinestones that I would have had to put on here. So I was like, I'm glad I ain't had to do that. So is that two or one? I think it's one. All right. And then I have some big ones. Um, maybe I put some big ones on the hat. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Like put a couple of large ones on the hat. I don't know. I be trying to come up with ideas, even though I didn't put none out. But are they still by me? Where are they? Yeah, they by me. So I just look and see when I get to the hat. So Bubbles, do you ever plan to do your coloring books again? In the future? Uh-oh, rhinestone was not the right way. All right, so let's get this on here. Think I can get one right there. Yeah, it seems like it's stuck on there. Woo, y'all. I did not know. This moved along pretty quick, quicker than I thought, because in my mind, at first, I thought I was going to be gluing on a million rhinestones. I did. I was like, I'm about to be gluing on a million rhinestones, but it's moving along pretty quick. I'm just going to do this little section because I don't want my glue to dry up by the time I get all the way around to the other side. Hey, everybody. Artsy day, crafty day. Uh-oh, no glue right there. Okay, I'm almost finished with her bling. Okay, cool. Because I was wondering if you ever plan to do them again. Whew, okay. Glasses, earrings, bracelets. I got to do this and the hat. Oh, y'all just don't know. That felt like a lot. Let me see. Can y'all see it if I raise it up closer? I mean, you can see it, but let me make it go back a little bit. Okay. The bling is blinging, right? It's blinging. I really love it. Okay. Put it back down. All right, now let me get some bling on this piece right here. Gotta hurry up because the fan is also on making my glue dry up. So let's do this. Turn over, turn over, turn over. Okay. Whew. Glue stay wet. Stay wet for me. All right, heading for the home stretch. Oh, that one is not turned over the right way. Okay. And that one. All right. Whoops. Making a mess. Make sure they in place too because I don't want to pick it up after I finish and then it's not really doing what I wanted to do. I put too much glue on the paper. I hope that don't dry up. Okay. It's coming along. It's coming along. Do y'all like watching food videos? I be watching food videos too, like watching the people go around to a lot of restaurants in their city, and I watch the ones where people go to other cities just to go to the restaurant. And some people came to some restaurants in my city, and I was just like, I don't even eat at that restaurant. Who told you to go to that restaurant? It's like they was going to the hood and stuff. I was like, really? Who told you to go and get that? Talking about, yeah, some people told me I should come and try this out. I was like, oops. Why? Why? Yeah, I watch those too. I watch the meal planning ones. And if I want to learn how to make something specific, I'll just be like, let me just watch a YouTube video because I don't know how to make that. And you got good old trusty TikTok. You got TikTok. They show you how to make everything. All right. Oh my God, I gotta do a hat now. All of this is done. Nothing is gonna move. I'm trying to see if I should do no, I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna leave that alone. We're gonna do the hat though. Let me see how many bigger rhinestones that I have. Let's see what we do. What it do? And put y'all to the side. Now we do have some big circles. We got some big let's see what this look like. Just random shard broken glass pieces. Let me see what this one is. This is like, but is this a butterfly? Oh yeah, little butterflies. Oh, let's give her a butterfly on her head. And maybe the big circles, because I don't want to do a lot. I don't want to use all my rhinestones on the hat. Be like, no, don't do it. Like, yeah, do it. So I got some butterflies. Let me see what else I got. I'm trying to just see if I'm gonna do the circles These are some hearts. We're gonna do butterflies because we can save some of this other stuff to deck out some other decorations another day. Um, so these little trays are good for, putting your rhinestones back in your bag. And I'm gonna put these bigger circles because I don't have long nails. I don't use just big giant circles on my nails anyway. Hi, Lori. Happy Saturday to you all. Let me see what I'm gonna do first. Um, I'm gonna go down this way because I think I'm gonna do circle and another circle. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get her together because I promised to come back and bling her out. She had to go to the jewelry store. She had to go get her jewelry because I had to pick out because I got way more rhinestones than this that I'm showing you guys. I got way more. Now I'm trying to see in between, should I put the little butterfly in between, like right here? Let me see. Turn it around this way. No, I'm not gonna put it in between each one. Maybe I'll put one right here. Only on the bottom row, cause I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed like it'll be crowded. Mm, I might put it on the bottom row. Let me not overthink it. I don't want to overthink it because I don't want it. I don't want it to be crowded. And I don't have that many of these big rhinestones anyway. Let me see. I hope I don't run out before I get across the whole hat. I'm like, hey, I didn't even think that out. How many of these big ones I got? And they all turned over the wrong way. I'm like, could y'all flip over? Okay, got something to flip over. Glue gonna dry up. All right, smash it down. I'm not gonna worry about the butterflies right now. I'm just gonna try to get these big ones on. The big circles on first. Then I'll come back to the butterfly. I did a little coloring today early this morning. Just a little. Just a little. While I listen to my Bible app, I turn these over. Okay, I got some turned over. And then I was like, I'm just gonna do an artsy day. Cause them pencils be hurting your hands. Yep, I didn't color that page today. I colored something else. Um, it's sort of like it was in one of my other new books that I just recently got. I colored it doesn't say this book belongs to, but it's like one of those type of pages. That very first page I said, I think I better color this. before I come back because I feel like this page should be colored. So I colored it. Okay, this glue has dried up. I'm still trying to use it. All right, I spent that on over there. And I didn't run out of these big rhinestones. Yay. Should I put one right here? I'm going to save that for the butterfly. We're going to do the butterfly over there in that corner because I got a butterfly in that corner. Okay, now I'm still debating if I want to put these butterflies in between all of these at the bottom or randomly like skip this one, put it right here, skip this one, put it right here. I don't know. It's one at the bottom or put one right here, put one right here, and then put one right here, and then put one right here. I don't know. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to map it out. Or just leave it like this because I don't want this to look crowded. I don't want it to look like bulky with too much stuff on it. Um, I like the space in between it. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, that was good. Okay, so I have officially blinged out my lady, like I said, and she's looking good. Yeah, she's looking good. I was like, I am gonna bling her out, and I did. The worst thing you can do is say you're gonna do something and don't do it on your channel. They'll be like, I know I heard her say she was gonna bling that out. Yep. So earlier, before certain people got on here, I was talking about getting the girl that's on the practice page cut out to put her on a project. I was like, I'm gonna cut her out because she is not gonna go to waste on the practice page. Because I didn't after I colored her in, I didn't. I never did anything else to her. So I didn't mess her up. So yay. Okay, y'all, she looking good, ain't she? I like it. It's pretty. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so now I'm going to put her back in her sleeve. I'm gonna wait till the glue dries. So I'm gonna set her over to the side, but I'm gonna put her inside her sleeve that I have, and I'm about to cut her out, and she can go on something. Okay. I need to rinse this off. Hold on. Okay, I didn't want the glue to dry up on this brush, so it rinsed off pretty good. And this can go in the trash. And all these things that go with the nail stuff can get off the desk. All right, so I have tested out so much stuff on this page. This page is a done deal tester page. So I'm gonna cut her out. I was like, might as well. Because maybe I can use this little top too on something. Maybe I can use the glasses. I probably will not, but it sounds good. I'm like, I probably will not cut those little glasses out and stuff. But this, I am going to cut this out because I got a feeling she can go on something. Because what you don't want to do is leave your fantastic practice work just, you know, all loosey goosey, just on a paper that you did a lot of practice on. And if it's something good on your practice page, you can just use it. And I think I got my other artwork by my desk. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna lay her on top of it to see if I might want to use her on that piece of other artwork that I started. Let me just cut that piece off. Okay, so we still got some tiny clothes. I don't know. I probably ain't gonna do nothing with those. All right, let me cut the rest of this paper off. Let me get some smaller scissors because that was getting too big. Oh yeah, I didn't, girl. I forgot, because I I had a lot on my mind earlier today, and then I was like, let me just go ahead and do my life, like do my life, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and go live. So, because at first I wasn't gonna do a Saturday at all, and then I decided to do a Saturday. I'm cutting out my practice girl to use her on another art project because not letting her go to waste on the practice from the practice page. Okay, she almost getting done. Let me do this. Let me curve this boot on this side. It's kind of pointy. Okay. One boot is clearly bigger than the other one, so let me cut this down some. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Okay, almost getting there though. It's like cutting out a paper doll or something, right? From the old school. Old school, but you didn't have to cut out paper dolls from the old school. You just what you do? You just punch them out. You just punch them out. It was a dotted line. No, I did not color any more of it. I didn't feel like tackling that today. I left that alone today. How about yourself? So, Amy, are you going to do any more crafty like things? I remember you was doing those when you was doing the HCT cards. I don't know how I can dip in between this bow. And it'd be better to glue the bow down too on the paper instead of trying to cut in between it and then I have a tiny piece to have to put in between it. So I'm not gonna mess with that and have a disaster. All right, let me see where my other paper is right quick. I'm gonna see if she will go on it. Oh, it don't look like it's in here. Oh, where you at? What I do with you? What it do? Where you at? Okay. What it do? Where you at? Okay, it's not in here. All right, so maybe it is. Hold on, let me not give up. Okay, I didn't give up. All right, there it is. All right. So I painted this with some acrylic paint last week. I put this design on the paper already. Okay, yeah. Because you normally would do some crafty things, especially with those ACT cards a long time ago. But do you think you're gonna do something with a bigger card, something big? I guess she shouldn't float in the air, right? She don't need to be floating in the air. Should I put her on this side in the middle like this? And then I can put stuff all over here and right here. She got to be toward the bottom. Glue her on somewhere, right? Not in the middle. Maybe about right here. Maybe about right here. Because I can do some plants. I can do some wildlife stuff. Not wildlife. Why I say wildlife? I am not drawing no wildlife. My brain was tweaking just now. All right, so I think I'm gonna put her about right here, and then I can do everything else around her. Or I can do all the artsy stuff on the paper first and then glue her on top of it. Maybe that sounds good. Yeah, that does. So what I'm gonna use on top of this, you guys, is these alcohol markers. And the other day, y'all, look at all these grays. I told y'all I was not swatching all these grays in front of y'all. I was like, they just gave me 50 shades of gray. So I'm gonna get some colors that's gonna go with them with this color scheme, so I can see all the colors like this up in here. Can you see that? I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna pick some colors out. I'm gonna need some greens. They at the bottom. Let me see. Whoo, green, some oranges, some yellows, some yellow orange or whatever. Yeah. And they all at the bottom. This all this pink and purple stuff that I'm not putting on here. Um maybe I might put something. I may need want some green, but it's all the way at the bottom. Who did that? Okay. Me when I put them in here. Okay, master. Mary is doing, dumping out some markers on the floor, okay? I'm like, where I'm with this stuff at? I do not know. Not on the desk because I'm doing a project on this desk. Oh, it's so many markers. Okay, y'all. I'm getting down to the green and the greens and the yellows now. Because I was like, what am I about to do? All right, Color Lori. The grays are better used under other colors to make more colors. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, right, right. The grays under other colors. Okay. All right. So, Lori, that sounds like a good idea. I ain't mean to go. I don't know about that. Like, what? Girl, no. Okay, I'm getting some greens out because we need some green before we do anything else. Okay, we need some green before we do anything else. All right, so let's see, let's see. What color leaves? I got some. I think I want the leaf to be that green. Where's my swatch sheet? Then I know what I'm doing, right? Because you can't judge by these caps, okay? That's the whole purpose of doing the swatch sheet. So, okay, I'm about to make some things. Leaves probably like, so that she can be all around it and a couple of flowers once I get it cranking, okay? Yeah, she gonna be on this, but it'll peek through or something under her arm or whatever. We ain't gonna worry about it. We just drawing the stuff on here. Okay. All right. quiet because concentrating. Okay. All right. So I got a few things over there. Let me see. Let me put her right here. Let's see what we're going to be working with. Okay, her head is gonna cover a part of this leaf if I put her right there. Maybe I put her right there. Maybe I go ahead and glue her down now. I don't know. Maybe I should. Yep, maybe I should. Let's get you some glue, girl. What's on the back of you? Make sure we ain't got nothing sticking or flopping off of you and stuff. Yeah, you gotta stay focused. Should I put her right here or should I put her right here so she won't be over it at all and then draw something right here? Yeah, then I want to cover up the plant situation at all. Right. So I'm gonna do specifically the edges first because we need the edges done. We need the edges done. Oh, I ain't even in the frame. So I'm gonna do the edges because I need her to stick on the edges. I am gonna dab some dots in the middle because we need some dots in the middle. We need these hands done. We need this side. Try not to put the glue on heavy at all because I ain't got that time for no spillage. Oh, that was too much. That was too much. Okay, and let's just do. I hope you stick down good. You know, have enough glue. Let's put some right there. Right there. It's best to have more than less, right? Because you be thinking your stuff stuck and it don't be stuck. Mm, get some glue on my hand. All right, let me flip her over. Let me see. Flip over. Let's see. I'm gonna got some glue on my hand anyway. Oh, there's some glue on front of her hand. Uh, 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 get off. Okay. All right, what you doing over there? What it do? Y'all see how I came up with to use her? She was not going in the trash. She was not going in the trash. I wish I had a rollerball. And yeah, her plants is way bigger than her, but it don't matter. Y'all know it do not matter. I'm gonna go ahead and test this out. Okay. So it will do what it do. This not gonna cover this green up. We just gonna say that leaf is in the back of it. These alcohol markers, they are not acrylic markers that I'm doing this with. The Timu ones. And the background was already painted with acrylic paint. I'm just waiting on her to dry up before I try to draw something on this side over here. And I think I put the glue on pretty good all around the edges and stuff because we ain't got time for nobody to be falling off. When your people fall off, oh, it's a done deal. Okay, I do want some yellow flowers on here too. I think I'll make those yellow. A yellow banana. You the other one now? See, this where the color chart need to. What my dang on colors to look at? I got it right here, y'all. Let's look at some numbers, okay? All right, all right, all right. All right, 37 look good. It looks bright. 35 is darker. Which one I got? This 35? That's the one I was using. I was like, this gonna be kind of dark. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad to you. So I do got 35 out and I got 34 out. I do have some of these out. Okay. All of them look good. So I'm gonna continue with this one. Now, I bet you saying, how you gonna fit some yellow flowers on here? It's gonna be partial flower. It don't have to be a whole flower. It could be just going up this way, and we ain't gonna say none going under here because you know why? Because I'm gonna take a white marker afterwards. I mean, and so you can tell that it's separate. It's a separation in between them and stuff. Anyway, I need some separation because this beginning is not the end. All right, I'm still doing it. Still doing it. All right, so I'm gonna make a baby one partial. Just going right here. You don't have to go all the way around. It's a partial. All right, so that's that. Now these little balls over here. Normally, I just leave these balls as is. Let me close this glue up. I leave these as is, and I just do it like it is. There's no need to be doing doing the most. So I'm gonna color these in um as little circle things. Cause what? I could take this and put some white dots and stuff on it. Just make some of them a little bigger than they were. I had almost forgot about this when I painted it because I did this at the beginning of last week, or it might have been the week before that when I did this. I don't think I did this on live so y'all can see it. I don't think I did. But nevertheless, I'm glad that I went on ahead and decided to do it because I'm trying to get. Oh, sorry, I stopped talking mid sentence because I bent over to get a marker. I'm like, oh, I need to get a marker. Um, yeah, because I'm trying to get more artwork in my art part portfolio book. I'm calling it a portfolio. It's not a portfolio, but I'm calling it one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna use the fat end, the broad, wide. And I might have to put a pencil on top of this because this marker on top of this paint is like um giving the little scratchy scratch look on this green. So I might have to put a pencil on top of it. No, I don't want to put no pencil on top of it, but I might. Yeah, so it's doing it different up here. Yeah, on top of this acrylic paint down here, it was not giving. Is this running out on me? No. These markers better not be playing with me. I thought I dumped all the bad ones out. I did. I dumped all. What is that? Uh, I dumped all the bad ones out when on swatch day. Okay. Woo, chat. Now all the rest of them is not going to be dealing with the paint, the acrylic paint. It's going to do it much better. Oh, I forgot. That's this a paint right here. This acrylic paint. Can't hardly do what you want to do on top of it. And maybe I can come back and put after it dry up and put another coat of this marker on top of the marker that's already on here. Maybe I can do that too. We shall see. All right, so she on the paper. So I'm gonna go on the other side. What should I put on this other side? I don't think I should put no giant woo woo woos. You know, plants. Uh, cause she looking a little special anyway. But trying to see. Do I got anything? And do I got any more cut out stuff? Do I got any more cut out stuff? Hold on. Cause y'all know I be over here doing stuff. I be making stuff and then it'll be on a sheet of paper and I'll be like, I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, let's see. Mm, I'm getting my stuff. Be right back. Oh, well, well. Okay. All right. I don't think none of this stuff I made right here gonna go with this though. This is the little container when the grandkids was over and I was making stuff for them too to cut out stuff that they can glue on. Let me see if I got some colorful stuff. We got some more little people that I made up in this bag. There's some more little people in there. Um, let me see what else is in here. Mm, this is some little drawings I made a long time ago, but none of these is the color it look like. Uh, I don't see nothing with no orange and yellow on it. Oh, it is like oh, it's some orange and green. I don't want to cover up this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cover this up. So maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe it would be a good idea on something else, but I think that'd be a bad idea. But the colors, um, some of the colors would go with making something. Like I was gonna make like maybe a little, I don't know, a little building house, but this gonna take away that. So I think I better continue to draw. I think I'm gonna continue to draw because that was going south real quick. It was gonna take away from the background that I made. All right, so we got stuff up in here too. This is theirs. Um, oh look, got these too. Okay, I bought all this stuff for them and forgot it was in here. So gotta wait till they come back to do some art stuff. But I do like these. What these? These teardrop ones? I do. Let me get these up out of here. Hold on. Let me get this plastic loose, y'all. Get this plastic look. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Oh, look at it. Look, they got this up in here. They got this up in there. Oh, look at all this. Look at, girlfriend, take this whole little packet out right here. I got to use this stuff right here. They ain't over here using it. We're gonna get out. Okay, there you go. I don't want the little bitty. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna keep this. I bought it anyway. I'm the one that bought it. Let me see, because when they use the stickers, they just pull, they just pull a bunch of stickers off and just stick them. They put them all on their face and everything. This won't go back in here, so we ain't gonna mess with that. All right, so what else they got? That's like the one over there. So what's in this? What's in this one? Okay, they got stars and hearts in here. Um, what else y'all got in here? They got some pens. They got some glue sticks. Oh, I bought them these scented glue sticks. Let me see. I never smelled them, but they've been using them. Let me see if they smell like strawberry. Ah, how you get this top off? Do you screw it off? Girl, I don't even know. And I bought this. How do they get this off? Oh, there you go. Okay, it's white. It smells. You screw it up. It's not a strong smell. It's like a very faint smell, which is good, I guess. But anyway, I did see them yesterday, and they was like, "Ooh, can we color?" I was like, I don't have y'all stuff out." It is out. And I was like, well, I don't have y'all stuff out. So, I can't be doing woo woo woo. And they was like, like, can we do? I was like, all right, so. Okay, so y'all, can she get a, hold on, got something else. Can she get a friend? Hold on, can she get a friend? Let's see who in here. I don't know. I got all these other little people that I made back in the day. I mean, they still on these little papers just all by themselves, but they too little. They too little to be on here. We have somebody sitting up here. Be like, Mary, what kind of art you making? What are you making? What is this? But I want to get my free. Got too many words showing. Got too many business showing. What is that, Mary? Okay, let me turn those over. Oh, they made these. So they made these. I think I don't know who made what, but anyway, or one person probably made this. It look like Bo made these. So this her cutout girl and this a cutout flower. Oh, it's falling off. Okay. This one is kind of stuck on there. And that one is too. We gotta stick that back. All right, so she got this cutout flower and she came up with it was just a flower. She drew her a little line right there for her flower. I was like, okay, girl, you're creative. Okay, so yep. And this something they made with the cutout stuff. Oh, y'all, real quick. I have this cutting tool. I mean, this drawing tool. Let me see if I can get it out. Do I sound like Ivy? Like real quick, y'all. Let me show y'all. So you can put this like What you want to draw? I think you put this. Where you put this at? I forgot how you do it. Do you do it like this? Do you do it like how you do this? I'm talking about. I'm gonna show y'all. I think you do it like this. Hold on. And you put your paper right here. Um, let me see. This a Timu gadget, y'all. This a Timu gadget, but it does work. Hold on. Let me see if I can see it through here on my paper. I think I got to have a light shining on it because I had did this when I first got it. But anyway, that's how you use it. But you got to have a light shining on this part, I think. But yeah, Timu gadget, and that's how I drew this. This was in one of my coloring books, and I put the coloring book, just had the coloring book laying down flat, and then I was like, let me see if I can draw this from having the coloring book right there where it was at. And that's how I drew that little dinosaur crocodile. I mean, I said dinosaur crocodile, whatever. And I was buying a lot of Timu gadgets back in the day, y'all. I was like, let me get that. Let me see what it do. I got some other gadgets, but I ain't gonna pull them out. Okay, so back to not using none of that stuff up in there. Back to this. Because I don't want to mess up her glue either. So I was trying to do other stuff not to be messing up my lady glue. All right, we're going to go back to green and just make some stuff over here. Maybe not so tall. Maybe medium size. Maybe medium size. I hate that this is like this. Let me see if I can put some more on here. Oh, it look like you can color on top of it a little more once it dries up. Because that paint is something else. But it look like you can. But it look at the top of the leaf looks darker because of the oranges right here underneath it. I mean, it's okay. You can't spin it around in too many circles. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me draw something over here. Um, basically the same kind of flowers. We ain't trying to go off the deep end and make something else, okay? But I ain't gonna make it that tall. Everything just gonna be on this paint though. It's okay. Uh, hey, Linda. Thank you, Linda. It's medium. Yeah, girl, I just be saying, making up some words. You got to make up some words sometime. Everything it don't have to come straight out the dictionary, right? It can come out the top of your head. It can come out the top of your head. It don't have to come out that dictionary. Be like, what you say? Girl, you know what I said? Now, this the thing about this. The flowers, I'm not going to be able to make it the color as pungent as this because it's on top of this. So this is probably going to have to, this right here going to have to be the circles. And maybe I can reach the next stem up a little higher for some flowers. Yeah. Y'all trying to tell me y'all don't make up words? You got to make up some words sometimes. Sometimes you just got to do it. Oh, the acrylic paint underneath. All right, a big leaf, a medium. leaf. It says medium again. A medium leaf. Where my other top at? Oh, it's on top of here. Okay, it's on there. It's on there. Now, I'm just gonna get me something to go up to the white to put some more flowers on there. I was gonna try to keep everything down here, but that ain't gonna work. Oh, another marker. Did you run out of juice? I'm glad I just pulled these out so I can use them because I would like to use these up and get them out the way so I can get some new markers. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Yeah, you gotta just say what you want to say, you know. Okay, we got something going on here. Um, I guess I can do another green thing. I don't know. From somewhere. I don't know. I try to figure it out. But not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Oh, we on the orange. Okay. Sucks. It's gonna be a partial. That's good. This gonna be a baby. Let me just sit there right there. Then I got to get something to fill in, some kind of color to fill in the right part of that. Can't be just having that out there in these streets looking crazy in these YouTube streets. And Linda, thanks so much for always sharing my live streams, girl. You the bomb at doing that. Linda loves sharing stuff. Now hit that share button. She be sharing, 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 sharing. Did you color today, Linda? All right. That got on the page. It got on there, didn't it? It just got on there, okay? Um, I gotta get some orange going some kind of way on here. Do you work? Where my line coming from? Is it gonna come through the middle here? And we're gonna swing you down here. We are. Thanks, Amy. You know, I'll be trying to stay in my little artsy world in my mind. I'll be like, stay in your artsy world. Don't just give it up and just color, right? I got to keep both things going. And I like, you know, I feel like when I draw, stuff from inspiration. It just be stuff that come out of my mind, and that's cool. Everything don't come from me looking on Pinterest for inspiration. Um, that lady that I just did, she came from Pinterest inspiration. Me looking at something and drawing it. Cause I got a good eye, I'd be like, okay, they did this like this right here on this part, and they did this part right here on here like this part. And I just do it, you know. That's how it be. But this little practice lady, she didn't come from nowhere. She just came from out of my mind. I'm like, oh, she just came from out of my mind. Okay, let me find a little brown marker right quick. Did I throw you on the floor? Y'all should see I got a floor full of markers. How what you say? Nope, 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 not you. Ooh, chestnut brown. Let's see if we can fill that in with chestnut brown. Cause I don't know. I got this orange right here. Do you think that orange going in between her hair will just flow in right there? Cause if I put this chestnut brown right here, it's gonna take away her hair. We're gonna try this right here. What is this called? This is called let me see the other side. Fluorescent orange. That's that color. No, we're gonna roll that back. Cause we ain't about to fluorescent nothing. Where my swatch book at? That's the purpose of doing it. Doing the swatch book. Let's see what's in here. Okay. All right. What can go with that? Maybe what numbers are y'all? Because I don't want to say. Oh, I got 122 out here, and that's the fluorescent orange. But that's too. That look. That's that. Okay. That's gonna be bright like that. And what number is this? This is number 22. 22. Um. mm, Probably back this way. Let me see. No, that's the watercolor. I got my glasses on, so if y'all see 22 and be like, "Oh, she went past it," don't talk about me, okay? Because you know how you be having your glasses on and then you just skim on past something. Where is this? Yeah, say 22. Damn, I skipped past it or something, huh? 22, where are you? Because I can't see you. It got to be on this page. There you go. All right. It was on the same page with the other ones. All right, so 22. You kind of dark, but you look like you're gonna do it, and maybe 23 will do it. Let me find 23. Oh, yeah. Ah, this how your marker sound when they all on the floor. Okay, find the number. I'm done. I'm done because you can't find your freaking number. Okay, I'm done bending down, y'all. That was horrible. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the 22. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to see how this is gonna look in between her hair. Okay. Whole purpose of doing a swatch. Let's do a little tiny piece first. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It ain't exactly. I knew it's not gonna be exactly the same color anyway. But we got to get rid of this white. This her bow on her hair. This on this side. This on this right here on this side. It was just the paper itself was like too much of it, right? And I don't know if I should put some on this side too. I think I will. All right, let's see. Let's get this right here. By the sweater. Let's do that. All right. Now let me see how the green is gonna do again on the rest of it because I need, or it can stay like this. Is that dry? Okay, I can't be touching stuff. Shoes. I need to get this artsy date over with. This looks scary. This needs some green. This needs some green. Let me see if you want to still work. Yeah, that yellow didn't come to play, y'all. This yellow up under here, this acrylic paint over here, it's like I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to go nowhere. Stop asking me to go somewhere. Be like, cover yourself up, break yourself, okay? Boo. Let me stop. You can't do windshield wiper on this stuff. If you windshield wiper on this, it's just gonna wipe it away. All right, no more windshield wipering. Let me see how the pen works on here. All right, let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's trying to do what it do. All right, so that made that flower look better. Now I do want some things like flicking out of it, so I'm gonna have to use something else, another color, another something. Oh, did y'all see my post I made to the community call? I mean, I said call, community wall. Uh, I had posted another painting, the Ice Princess painting I did. I was like, put her on there. Yeah, the Ice Princess. She looks so good. Excellent. Okay. I had drew her in the wintertime, but I was like, don't nobody know. Don't nobody know that, it don't matter. She the Ice Princess. I remember when I made her, oh, I had to do so many layers of paint. I was like, oh my God, will you ever come to life on this paper? But she did. She came to life. And I was so happy when I finished painting her. I was like, you take it too long. You take it too long, girl. You take it too long. Like, ain't nobody got time for this. Got to get the rolling. Make sure I'm okay. Can't be touching nothing. You touch something on here, you gonna wish you hadn't. I be hearing so many people say I can't draw. People be there saying, "Can you draw something?" They be like, "I can't draw." Be like, in your mind's eye, there's potential. Just put your mind's eye to work. You see, I just put my mind. I ain't looking nothing to draw these flowers. Now they ain't looking like no real flowers out in the world, but they some flowers. You know what I'm saying? And this is a little scratchy scratch messed up, but I'm gonna have to make this leaf do what it do once I get to it. Okay? Because the marker on top of this yellow acrylic paint, it's just not giving. So I'm gonna have to make it give. Yeah, my little farm animals that I posted to the community wall. Oh, the cow took a while to do, because you have to layer the paint, do all his little spots and all this stuff. Okay, so I had to do a lot to get him to be like I wanted him to be. Now that chicken, that rooster, whatever you want to call it, okay, I had to flick so many feathers. I was like, oh my God, how did I get myself into this predicament trying to make some feathers? And then I was like, okay, I was flicking my butt off to get them feathers to flick. Flickety flick. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, that cow was like giving me all of it was that the cow just took time. I wouldn't say it gave me the flux to do it, but it was like, sometimes I do stuff and I be wondering to myself, how did you get yourself in this predicament? Cause it don't I don't be done in an instant like doing this top down paper art I'm doing because I did all of those painting on my easel and yeah, it don't be like what people think. Like you see me doing this, and you might think, well, you doing that fast. No, everything ain't done fast. And this really is not a day thing because all this paint that I put on this paper, the yellow and orange on here at first, I had to wait for that to dry and then put another coat on. I had to put two coats of this stuff on this paper for it to be like this. And I had to let it dry. So it's not a 1 day thing, just doing it and it's just be done. This ain't got nothing to do with no coloring book. It ain't got nothing to do with no coloring book. We ain't no coloring book. Okay. All right. So, all right. I wonder if I could just put white on here, but it's kind of it feels like it's still wet. All right, a little bit. It's like tack, got the tack on it, so I ain't gonna mess with that. I ain't mess with these. I don't think. Did I mess with these? Nope. Because if it ain't dry enough, I ain't gonna put this white on there. Okay. It's coming together. What's the lady name? Annie. Is it Annie's Craft? Does she still make videos? She made a lot of cards and stuff. Shaker cards. Shaker cards. Gotta make a shaker card. A shaker card. Okay. I never made a shaker card. Sometimes I be thinking I'm gonna make one. Be like, I'm gonna do that, but I don't do stuff. I don't know, cause I had to buy stuff to do it first of all, and I ain't already had no stuff to make no shaker card. Okay. I probably do, and I think I don't, but I probably do. Crafts for Hope. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she do? Okay, I don't know why I don't see. I'm still subscribed to her. I don't see her stuff popping up in the feed. Who was talking about that? Who was talking about that? Somebody was talking about how they don't get notifications for stuff. When people make the videos. Okay, I got story time. I forgot. I forgot. I did have a story time. This is something that happened uh in my life. Okay, this is my life, my life. Okay, all right, this is that. That's what this is. Okay, a long time ago, y'all, I used to work for Advocate Healthcare. I worked in medical records. All right, so I used to work in there, and I was so frustrated at work today. Thanks, Amy. Um, yeah. So I was stressed out. I was so stressed out one day. So back then you didn't have to make appointments online and stuff or whatever, however they do it now. They have tablets and everything now, and they put it in on the computer, all that all that type of stuff. All right, so we did use the computer because I had a computer at my desk. But that was just to check the patient information and um to oh, how did I do it? We had to pull the file because we had files and stuff. So we had to pull the medical, go to the files and pull the medical chart, and then you fill out the paperwork in the inside. So I had to do that. So one day I was so stressed out, right? I had got the patient chart. I was like, plop, okay, I put it on this. I was like, let me fill out the inside paper. So we had to look on the computer and get the patient information that because we all were assigned to a doctor and a nurse. So I was like this, like I'm so tired of life. I'm so stressed out. So I was in there just like writing da 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 da, bah, 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 get the next paper and fill that one out, put the little date, the numbers or whatever we had to put on there, and da da da. So I put a stack of charts together to go take it to the nurse's station, give them to the nurse that I had was assigned to. So I take the chart over there to her. I'm like, do 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 do, plop it down. Be like, hey Pat, and then I come back. I was like, let me go back to my desk, sit down, and woosah out until I have to get back up and do some more work. So I'm sitting there for a minute. In comes Pat. She said, "Hey, Mary." She said, "You feeling okay today?" I said, "Yeah, I'm feeling okay." I wasn't expecting for her to say what she said. She said, she flipped the chart open. She was like, "Bam." I was like, "Okay." She said, "You put your name on this one. You put your name on this one, and you put your name on this one." I said, "Oops." I said, "Girl, I did that." I said, "Girl, I'm stressed out." I was like, I didn't even know I put my name in this person's chart." So I said, "Give it here." Okay, she gave that to me, and I was like, "I'm just gonna let me put this patient name on here." Oh my God, it was hilarious. I'm trying to wait on this. I don't know if I should just start putting a white pen on here to just decorate this right here. I don't know, but yeah, I had put my name on that patient's chart, inside that patient's chart, and gave it to her. And she was like, she came in, she came in and brought that chart back to me. I was like, oops, I'm so sorry. She was like, is she feeling okay today? I said, I need an appointment. Oh, I got stories for days when I was working there. Oh, it was so much stuff going on. Okay, let me give y'all the office setup. We're gonna talk about the office setup. Okay. How many of us worked in there? Let me see. One, two, three, four. Now we one, two, three, four. Yeah, five, six, no, seven. So I think it was seven of us. Okay, seven of us that worked in there. My desk was in like the L-shaped corner. Um, so I sat in over in that section, and about four people sat in the desks that were going in a row like this. And in the L-shaped section, it was another person sitting over there by me. Okay, so we see this is just to give you a little setup. I mean, a little overview of the office. So, um, this got something to do with me right after or the same day, or I don't know when it was, that I was stressed out. The week of the me being stressed out. Okay, so I'm like in there. Next thing you know, I just wrote a note, right? I was like writing, I am stressed and then I put dot 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 out. And I stuck it up by my desk, right? And so the supervisor, Tasha, okay, supervisor Tasha, she came and she saw it and she said, Mary, come here for a minute. Come to my office. I said, okay, I'll go in there like do 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 do. I'm unprepared what she was about to say. So she said, you know you can't put no note up like this. I said, the curse word is not on there. She said, but still. I said, ain't no but still. The curse word is not on there. So she was like, I'm gonna have to write you up. You're gonna have to write me up. She said, we're gonna have to have a meeting with Ari. I was like, we're gonna have a meeting. I was like, oh God, you just stressing me out even more. I can't even do it. I can't even do this. So I was like, she is trying to, why she bothering with me? I am stressed out. Let's leave me alone. So the meeting was set for like Friday because maybe she had bust me out on Wednesday or something like that. So I'm like, okay. So I had time to get my story together or get my ammo together for her in her meeting, right? So I was like, all right, going to the meeting. I got my ammo. I got my ammo for Tasha, right, when we get up in there. So Ari was like, hey, Mary, you know what we in here for? Like, yeah. He's like, okay. Now, Tasha tells me that you wrote a note. And Tasha had confiscated the note, right? She said, Tasha, you got the note? So Tasha was like, yeah, I got the note. You know, she was ready, boy. She was ready to get me rolled up. So I was like, girl, you just don't know. I got you. I got something for you. So Ari continued to talk about the write up. He steady talking about, company policies and this and that. He was soft spoken. Woo woo this and that. And I'm just listening. I said, well, since you gonna bring up company policies, well, let's get it, okay? I'm getting ready to get Tasha right. I'm getting ready to get her. So I said, well, since we talking about company policies and the things you ain't supposed to be doing, I said, well, while Tasha was in the middle of the medical files over there raising her shirt up, showing one of the guys that worked there her abs. Okay, she was talking about, look at my abs. I said, skin exposed and everything, and you could see her bra was up some. It was up here. It was up here. Okay, and so he looked at Tasha. He said, "Oh." He was like, "Oh," and Tasha couldn't say nothing because I saw her doing it. I saw her doing it. I said, she's supposed to be the supervisor. She the supervisor, okay? I was like, okay, so if I'm in trouble, she in trouble too, okay? She in trouble too. Shoot, so I'm stressed out, and here you go going to tell on somebody. So Ari was like, "Oh, well, we gonna come back to this a later date," or he went on he went over there to Tasha. He said, "Tasha, I'm gonna talk to you. Uh, Mary, you can go back to medical records." I said, "I'm getting rolled up still." He said, "No, no." He said, "I'm gonna talk to Tasha." And then I guess he told Tasha, "Well, you're gonna have to get rolled up too if you want me to write up." So I never got rolled up. Okay, I never got rolled up. Like, do you want to mess with me, Tasha? I got something on you too, okay? Trying to get me wrote up. Better not mess with me. You better not mess with me. Oh my God. Okay, another advocate medical record story. It was this guy named Jeff that worked there. Look, I'm telling everybody name. They don't watch my YouTube videos. So we used to have to go. We worked on the floor where the patients came, the adult patients came, and but we did have to take charts down to peds or go find charts in peds or whatever. So we going down to peds, me and Jeff. Jeff put has a cart with no cart with no charts on it. And I was looking at him like, "What you doing? You going to collect some charts?" And he said something like that. I was like, "Something like that? What is you about to do?" So Peas was closed for the day. It was at the end of the day. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in here and get a couple of charts out of Peas. And then he came out and they had all these plants in the hallway in the hospital, a gang of plants in the hallway. So he was like, hey Mary, look out. I said, look out. What I'm about to look out for? You got me. What is you about to do? So he was like, look out for me. I was like, oh Lord, what is you about to do? I didn't know what he was about to do. I didn't know he was gonna get the plants at this moment when he told me to look out. So I saw him getting all the plants. I said, you not gonna make me accessory to your crime. You still in hospital plants? And he was like, do you want one? No, you trying to get me busted. He said, I'm gonna get you one. You just gonna make me an accessory to your crime? Y'all, he had got me a plant, right? So he said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll the cart around there by the back door and I'm gonna come outside. Look, and then I'm sitting up here, the goofy, right? Like, oh, okay. So my car, he said, I know your car is parked right by the back door. He said, just pop your trunk and we're gonna put this plant in there. And his car was across from mine. So he was like, and then I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna put mine in my car. I said, you can put all these stolen plants in my car. He said, no, I'm gonna put mine in my car. Y'all, it was hilarious. I mean, y'all just don't know. I had a doozy in my life with a gang of stuff that was happening. Now that right there, when Jeff stole them plants, he said, "Oh, I've been doing this." I said, "How many plants have you been stealing?" He said, "My house is full of plants." I said, "Your house is full of plants?" I said, "They got cameras." Now, y'all, this the part. Let's back up some. Now when he was still in the plants, the elevator opened. So I was like, oh shit. So I walked to the side, like I went with him. So I walked to the side and it was a lady that worked in PEDS. She was getting ready to go into the PEDS office. And so she opened the door. She said, hey y'all. And then we was like, hey. So then he was like, hey Rochelle. So then she went in and by then we had let the elevator door close, so he had to press the button again. So he had to press the button again. By then she had came out. So what he did was turn the cart around and when we got on the elevator and he stood in between me and him was I was standing next to Rochelle and he was standing next to the cart. So I don't know if she saw the plants or not. I do not know, y'all. So we on the elevator with her with these stolen plants. And now I'm like, I'm not even the one stealing them anyway. I'm not the one stealing them. He was the one stealing them. Oh my God, y'all. I was like, oh God, you done stole these plants. I can't believe you stole these plants. So he said, he then maybe a month or something so rolled by, he was like, Mira, I'm getting ready to go to Peas. You going to Peas? I said, not with you. Not with you. Not with you. You're not going to make me accessory to the crime again. Oh, y'all, I had a ball. I got a million and one stories probably about working there. And it ain't all about, let me see. I used to go like it used to be a beauty salon, a nail salon, and everything across the street from the The hospital, was we in the medical facility? We had moved out the hospital and we was in a standalone building by then. So we I used to go on my break. I used to take hour-long breaks. I'd be like, I'm going to get my hair done today. They'd be like, how you gonna get your hair done? You know you're gonna be in the shop for a long time. I said, no, I'm gonna tell her just give me a shampoo and a quick blow dry and style my hair. Girl, I came back, I had some hair weave and everything. They was like, how you get all this done? I was like, I just went and I asked her. She wasn't doing nothing. She was just sitting in her chair and I got my hair done. Now everybody used to go across the street on their lunch break and get their nails done. I done took it a step further. I'm like, I'm going across the street and get my hair done on my lunch break. Yeah, he did, Linda. I was like, I never went back with him because I was like, oh my God, y'all shady. Oh, okay, this starting to look red around her hair, but we gonna leave it like that. It ain't orange, but we gonna leave it like that. Ain't nobody gonna talk about it. I hope not. I hope y'all don't talk about it. Okay, so the leaves turned out good. Once I put the white on it, I do know that the leaves look better when the white got on there. And what else? I don't know if I'm doing this don't need nothing else. It don't need a background. It just needs to stay white because all of this is the background. I don't think I put nothing in here unless it's blue. Unless it's blue, you know how we'll throw some blue and stuff in a minute. Okay, what you gonna say? Our plant lady used to give us cuttings. I have two full hanging plants now from the cuttings I had on my desk for 25 years. You're so girl. Okay, so it was stealing. She cut the piece. I mean, was it stealing? It wasn't her plant. The plant lady giving cuttings. Um, and I killed a few because it was just too much. I like the white. You like the white background? Yeah, just keep the white background going. Cause I was like, if I put blue on there just to be having something else, it's just gonna be doing too much. Okay, it'd be overkill, right? It's just gonna be overkill. Oh man, y'all. Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna save some of these medical records stories for when I come back because there's a lot of them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't stealing. So she asked did y'all want some? Because she was the plant lady. Now that I keep on looking at this red around her hair, we just gonna call it a glow. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that part. But I'm done, I guess, right, y'all? Did y'all have fun today on this live as usual? Sometimes I don't be saying that, and sometimes I do. Ooh, that is hard right here. Where I put her at? And we said, yes, because I can't take no more today. Yeah, so I got to keep up with. Okay, I told y'all about the stolen plants. I told y'all about Tasha trying to take me down in medical records for having a sign up on my desk. And I told y'all about the nurse bringing a chart back to me and telling me I put my name in it. So I told y'all three things. Okay, okay, so that's why y'all call her the plant lady. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I'm quite sure all of us got some stories to tell. Y'all just don't tell them. I know y'all got some stuff to tell more than what y'all telling. Would y'all share it when y'all do y'all videos? Now, Linda, you did share something. Was it a couple of years ago or whatever? You did share one thing, and yeah, I need you to share something funny, old stuff back in the day. I need you to do it, okay? And you too, Amy. I ain't forget about you. And you too, Lori. I ain't forget about you. I ain't forget about none of y'all, okay? I think you was talking about an old boyfriend or something you was talking about. But I want y'all to talk about some stuff. Because I need to kiki while I'm watching y'all too. All right, so I don't know. That's it, y'all. That's the art for today. All right, Lori. So when you come live, I want to hear some of these stories, especially the waitress ones. And you can code the people names from being the health therapist, the mental health therapist. Oh, mental health. Oh my God. I know these people were saying some stuff. Yep. Oh my God. And y'all know, let's go back to Tasha before I get off. Y'all know years later, maybe about 10 years later, when I wasn't working there no more, I saw Tasha. I saw her at a different hospital because I had took my daughter to the hospital and Tasha was there. She was like, Mary. I was like, hey Tasha. We was saying hi like we was friends. Say, hey girl, what you doing? I was like, what you doing over here? You work at this hospital now? That's how I had with y'all. Okay. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. I'm about to go. See y'all in the YouTube streets. I ain't streaming tomorrow, though, but I see y'all in the YouTube streets. Okay, y'all? Bye.